Okay, I'm sitting in my truck because I just came from the beach because sometimes I go there and clear my head. There's nobody there. I see a little guy running, but that was it. So I was like, well, let me get up because I have to come log into work. And I got tired. I was like, oh my Lord, please don't let me get tired on this beach or sick on this beach. There's nobody here. But I said, I'm just going to go ahead and sit here just a little while longer. Then I got this feeling that I'm supposed to talk to somebody. And if you know me, like really know me, not just my name, you'll know if I get a feeling I have to talk to somebody, I'm going to talk to them no matter what. So, but it was nobody on the beach but this little man running. And he ran up and he passed by me and he spoke to me, but then he stopped in his tracks. And I'm like, oh my God, to myself, am I about to have to use my mace on this guy? And he's like, may I sit beside you? And he's like, I got a little tired. And he said, it's not normal for me. I said, me too, I got tired. But then he said, I saw you looking around. I was like, yeah, I have a feeling I'm supposed to be talking to somebody. And I said, I don't see nobody but you. And he's like, and I was like, no, I don't think it's you that I'm supposed to be talking to. Because, I mean, he was a clean-cut, middle-aged guy. It looks like he had himself together, but you never know who you're supposed to be talking to. And I see that right now. And he was like, well, what are you supposed to be talking to the person about? Normally, I don't just, come out and just tell my personal business because what I told him was very personal. And a lot of people don't know this about me. And I was just out of the blue, started just talking to him. I was like, well, when I was younger, I was going through a lot of depression, and I tried to take my own life. I said, but it wasn't my time. I said, God wasn't ready for me to take my own life. I said I had to get my stomach pumped out and the tube down my throat, and down my nose. I was like, that really hurt it. I said, I'll never do that again. I said, it's so many people that try to give up when things is not going their way. They give up and they just try to end it, not knowing who you're leaving behind, not knowing the pain that you're gonna cause your family. I said, I didn't even think about that. I said, but if it's not your time, you're not gonna leave. You can try to keep yourself all you want to. You can put a gun to your head. You can blow half of your head off and you not die. You have to go through the rest of your life with half a head. And it has happened because I saw a guy at the prison. It has happened. But I told him, it's like, God comes and works things out when he wants to. He's not going to come when you want him to. He's going to work just when he wants to, because he's not going to give you what you're asking for. He's not going to give you what you're asking for when you ask for it, because sometimes you're not ready for what you're asking for. He's going to wait until you're ready to receive that blessing. If it's a job that you want, God's going to wait until he knows that you're ready for that job. He's not going to take you out of one situation to put you in another one to fail, unless it's a test that he's trying to do. That's what I feel. But I said, there's a lot of people just give up because God's not working as fast as they want him to. I said they give up because they think, oh my God, God has turned his back on me. I said it's not the case. He's just patiently waiting for you to give everything to him. And I'm sitting here, I'm like, why am I even telling this man this? And I was like, well, I'm sorry for babbling on. I know you don't want to hear about what's going on with me. But he was just sitting there. He was like, wow. And I was like, what's wrong with you? He was just like, wow. He was like, this is my last run today. This is going to be my last run. I was like, oh, okay, so you're going home, rest? He said, no, this is my last run. He said, I was going to go home and I wasn't going to talk to anybody. He said, I had already wrote out my suicide note. I bought the weapon. I was ready. He said, I was not going to talk to anybody. I was going home and take my own life because my wife left me. I lost my job. My child that's 15 years old, I found out he's not my child. He said, I just gave up. I said, God has turned his back on me. So it's nothing else left for me. He said, I have not believed that God spoke through other people until just now. He said, you were just sitting here telling me about yourself, and God was talking to me through you. He said, thank you. And I'm looking like, oh my gosh. And it really touched me because I could talk to anybody. I could talk to a flagpole. But if I was not obedient and I got up from that bench and went home like I wanted to, I would have missed that. And that guy would have took his own life. He said, thank you. Thank you for not leaving. Thank you for not telling me I couldn't sit beside you. He said, because I needed you. He said, thank you. He said, it's going to be all right. And he walked away. I feel blessed. I think that was awesome. God works through people to get to someone else. And he can work through you and you not even knowing it. I feel blessed. And it may be for someone else. You may not want to talk to somebody and you keep getting this feeling that you need to talk to them and you may not even want to. Do it. Be obedient because you can save someone's life. Have a great day. God bless.